And the kind of pictures I really like to take are portraits, really. That's it, really. Mainly portraiture. Black and white portraiture, colour portraiture, environmental portraiture, people in their homes, and places like this. Just people in places. I remember seeing some images taken by Anton Corbijn. Totally wanted to know how he did it, and because they just look so unique. And seeing images by Dorothea Lang, the 1930s, the Dust Bowl photographs, where she went around taking pictures of homeless people. They kind of inspired me, really. Got into taking pictures, just little snaps. I started when I was a kid with a little 110 little cartridge camera, just taking pictures of nothing, really. And then got into 35mm, got a proper 35mm camera, borrowed gear, basically, like Pentax K1000, and started getting work. Just started taking pictures of bands and portraits of families and kids and stuff. Got a credit card and bought a Nikon FM2. One year for Christmas, got all the whole processing kit. I learned the hard way and process my own, print my own, and be in complete control, basically. I have complete control, because the negative is just basically, it's not even 10% of the image. And when you get your head around that, of what you can actually do in a darkroom, it is endless. And then, like I say, when I got more and more into Anton, I got a 6.6, because that's kind of all he does, really. A big twin lens reflex, which kind of got bellows focusing, so it enables you to get as close as possible, because I quite like getting, I used to be really kind of obsessed with getting as close as possible, as much detail as possible of a person's face. And then kind of moved backwards, started getting more crappy bits of kit, like half-frame cameras. So when I'd go places, I'd just take that camera, and you'd go like somewhere like Cuba or Spain or somewhere, and all I'd have is this little shitty little half-frame camera, and I just loved it. And so you're really focused. You know exactly what kind of pictures you could take. So I do lots of joiners, joining the negs up. Got really into that. All I took was pictures on that for about 2 or 3 years, really. Okay, so I'd seen these prints, these Anton prints, and I'd heard that they were lith prints. So I needed to find out all about lith printing. When I got into doing lith printing, it suddenly became kind of obvious to me that it was the ultimate way of controlling contrast, the ultimate way of controlling your print, where you could get, instead of, you buy a multi-grade paper and then you dial in your filters and you get grade 3 or you get grade 2, or with lith printing you can actually have grade 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and beyond 5 level of depth and black and white, but you can also maintain your mid-tones and the softness all within the same print, and you get an amazing tone, an amazing kind of brown tone. So that's the thing that really attracted me to lith printing, was the amount of control that you had. So, and it was all down to your taste. There was kind of no right or wrong way. Nobody could tell you, oh, you know, this is the way to do it. This is, if you want this level of contrast, you dial in this. It's kind of a real instinctive thing. It's kind of, I teach it in colleges. It's kind of a bizarre thing to talk about, because people have been taught in colleges, they've been taught in a really structured way, where you do your test prints, you do a little print and you save, so you're saving paper. Whereas there's no such thing as a test print, really, because there are so many variables in the one print, with the exposure and the development and the temperature of the liquid. You really need to do a full print just to see where you're going from, where you started and where you're going from. So it kind of shocks people that it's less regimented. Well, it's not regimented in the slightest, and then it kind of excites you. Okay, when I find a location or I find a person I want to photograph, as soon as I see the place, or as soon as I see the person's face, I kind of know how the image is going to look. I kind of know how it's going to end up. It's kind of a thing called pre-visualization. So the moment I actually compose the image, anyway, let's talk about the camera. So basically, when most people kind of take that step up to 5.4 photography, it's for one reason. It's really so they can have everything super sharp, super real, minimum blow up. So therefore, it all just looks super fantastic and kind of 3D. Basically, when I got into 5.4, the reason I wanted to take 5.4 is because I wanted everything to look super, and you have complete control over the depth of field, the angle of view, over the focusing, the swings and tilts, where you can Basically, as you'll see in the images, you can get like a millimetre of focusing, and everything else is out of focus, and it looks like a film set, like a little kids' film set, where it's kind of like an animation, like stop frame animation.